Hey, Woodbridge class of 2012. First off, I want to apologize if this video doesn't turn out well. I'm trying to use Zoom, which I haven't used for a couple of years. Hopefully it turns out well, you're able to view it. Probably half of you right now are thinking, who the hell is this guy? And the other half are thinking, he looks exactly the same as I remember. For those of you who don't remember or don't know me, my name is Sean Wu, and I was a freshman and senior English teacher when you were here at Woodbridge in 2012. A couple of months ago, your reunion coordinator reached out to me and invited me to come to your 10-year reunion. Congratulations. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it there tonight, but I did want to record this short video to wish all of you an awesome reunion, a chance to reconnect with friends and classmates, and really most importantly, laugh about the things that 10 years ago just like meant so much. It was just so life or death. And now hopefully you can look upon those things and smile and remember and reflect. And most importantly, hopefully you have a chance to, at this 10-year reunion, this kind of benchmark moment of your life in your adulthood, to really reflect on how much you've grown and changed and accomplished this last decade. For those of you who were in my senior World Lit class, and I taught 4 periods of seniors that year, so probably a good number of you it's really moments like this that I asked you to keep these daily journals that we used to do at the start of class all the time. If you remember, you probably don't, but I always said that these journals were a snapshot of who you were when you were 17 or 18, that really interesting kind of crossroads of your life when you're about to move out or you're about to go off, about to like find your identity outside of your family's identity and really figure out the adult you're going to be. And now 10 years later, hopefully you have a chance to, if you still have, I know most of you probably threw these away or you just left them in my classroom and I threw them away for you, but for the handful of you who actually kept it and put it in your yearbook like I asked you to, maybe you can flip through it and really kind of see the way you used to think, see the dreams you used to have, see the person you used to be, and really, again, celebrate all that you have accomplished and all the things that you have done and all the ways that you've grown this last 10 years. And to be honest, when your coordinators reached out to me to attend your 10-year reunion, I could not very clearly remember the class of 2012. And that's no slight to any of you, but just after all the years I've been teaching, I'm still here at Woodbridge. This is still my classroom. I'm starting my 18th year in 2 days, and all the years have really kind of just melded together after year after year after year of 150 students. It just kind of becomes just a huge mural of people in my mind. So when I was thinking about your class, trying to think about specific memories, I actually went through some of my personal photos and I pulled up some pictures. Let me go ahead and share a screen with you that I found. I used to take pictures on the last day of school with each of my class periods, and maybe hope this is the right class. But this I label this 2012, so hopefully you see you in this picture, or you see people you know, people you're celebrating with tonight. I had 4 classes, seniors, like I mentioned, so let me go ahead and flip through them. Weirdly, 2012 was the last year I took pictures with students at the end of the year. I stopped doing that after your class year. I don't know why. Maybe I just stopped caring. I don't know. And one last class here. And again, I really hope this is the right class of 2012 that you're looking at here. As I look in those pictures and look around my classroom, let me go ahead and show you my classroom today. It's basically exactly the same as it was 10 years ago. You may look at it and remember exactly where you used to sit. My posters are a little bit different. I have cell phone pouches now. I have hand sanitizer and masks and wipes. Finally have a mounted projector up there. But maybe when you look around my classroom and you remember where you used to sit, who you used to sit next to, and you think about high school at a high school reunion, and you remember thinking high school was just such a tedious grind, shuffling from bell to bell, day after day, and you just couldn't wait to graduate when you were a senior. But now, as you're 27, 28, you're probably entering your 5th, 6th, 10th year of a long, long career ahead of you. Maybe now you're really starting to feel like a hamster on a wheel and everything is just redundant, repetitive. And you kind of long for the days of high school, bell to bell, shuffling to shuffling, because you feel like you're on this never ending cycle and you're burned out. And if you feel that way, or if you don't, I just want to remind you what Govinda said in Siddhartha to his best friend Siddhartha, on page 18. We have learned much, Siddhartha. There still remains much to learn. We are not going in circles. We're going upwards. The path is a spiral. We have already climbed many steps. We're not going in circles. We are going upwards. The path is a spiral. You know, especially in times like this, when I think about my class, you know, as a teacher, especially as a teacher, like year after year, it's kind of redundant, it's repetitive. Teaching the same books every year. Actually, I don't teach seniors anymore. I'm the premier kite runner scholar of Southern California, but unfortunately, I don't teach seniors anymore. I don't teach kite runner. But when I see the redundancy after all these years, and maybe you're starting to feel after all the years you've been in your career, I want to remind you that with the right perspective, we see that this is not a circle, it's not a cycle, it's a spire, it's a spiral, and we're becoming better each day. I want you to remind yourself that you're better than you were 10 years ago. You're better than you were even yesterday. You're a better employee, you're a better boss, you're a better friend, you're a better spouse, you're better children to your parents, you're better parents to your children. You're climbing a spire and you're going to do great things, keeping that perspective of growth. And I know the last thing you expected coming to your 10-year reunion was to listen to a stupid lecture from me, especially those of you who never had my class, where we assigned homework. But if you have the time, if you have the interest, I really encourage you to find your copy of Siddhartha. If you don't have it anymore, it's public domain. You can get it for free anywhere. And read it again. You know, this was the last book we read in my class, so probably you didn't read it at all in junior or senior year. So maybe read it for the first time, because I think there's real value in this book. I think there's real value in all of literature, really. Literature grows with us. It changes as we change. It means something new when lives that we lead have different meanings. If you were in my class in 2012, my senior class, when you were in my class in 2012, I was actually just a little bit older than you are now. I was 31 when I was teaching you. And when I taught Siddhartha to you, whatever I said about Siddhartha, that was a reflection of a 30-year-old me. And now I'm in my 40s now. And when I read it again, I'm in a different place in my life. I'm in my same classroom, but my life is a little bit different. But when I read it again, I see it for the first time. And I really encourage you, if you're feeling burned out, if you're just looking for kind of new understandings or different guidance, to look at Siddhartha and just be amazed kind of the times you live in, the person you've become, the growth you've experienced, the relationships you've had, you formed, and continue to have and form. So I hope all of you have a wonderful reunion tonight, a safe reunion. I wish you all the best in your careers, in your relationships, in your lives. And I hope that all of you continue to strive for success, for a true meaningful success, whatever that means to you. Thank you, class of 2012, congratulations. Have a great night tonight. All right, everybody.